thing that I this is the thing that I wanted to show you. And I don't know if it is secure for me to go all the way down there because it's kind of steam. But this is one secure door. And this is a great example for everybody to take a picture. The Obama wall next to the Trump wall. Or it's not even the Trump wall, if you can say, is the citizens of the United States wall. So take a picture of this. They left this particular part right here so everybody can just say how ridiculous the security of the American citizens were before the 45th president came into office. Look at this. That is the other piece of wall that it was. This was the Clinton wall. This was the George Sr. wall. This was the George Jr. wall. This was the Obama wall. This piece of metal right here, this ridiculous piece of metal, and they put it right here. They put it right here for everybody to see and everybody to acknowledge that this is a piece of you know what. And in comparison to the one that it was just built by the 45th president. Look at that. They put it right there for everybody to acknowledge and to realize that it's not happening. Look. Those were the pieces of metal. Those were the pieces of the puzzle, how they were building the wall, the Obama wall, the George Sr. wall, the Clinton wall, all those walls. This was your security back in the day. This is how tall they were. Around, I don't know, 8 feet, close to 10 feet probably. In comparison to this one. For the people that they're saying a wall is not going to stop anything, I will tell you a little bit about my country before I go and before I walk. I wish that my country of Mexico will have a wall down in South Tapachula, where they are trafficking more than 30,000 kids, where we have experienced violence and delinquency against our federal agents, when this caravan that it has penetrated our country has raped and violated our women, where this caravan that is coming has taken territory of the indigenous of Tapachula, where our president has taken as priority immigrants and people from all across the continents and all across the world. From where our president, a socialist president, has taken as priority other people than 60 million in poverty in Mexico, 28 million in critical condition, 68 million without medical care, 5 cities on the top 10 for violence and delinquency Mexico is on the world, 15 on the top 50. I wish that my president will build a wall on the back of Tapachula to protect the Mexican citizens, to tell everybody in the world to come in legally, to come in peacefully, and with a purpose, to not come in here and try to violate a loophole to create fake families, fake marriages, and traffic kids and children, and traffic drugs to create a decrease and a destabilization of the economy of Mexico and the economy of the United States. I wish that my president, instead of putting the National Guard, would put only this piece of metal. And he will put only this piece of metal to protect our country and to just concentrate and prioritize on his citizens, on his own people, and on his own kids, that we have 1.9 million kids abandoned in our country, and that we have 9.8 million kids without resources for education. I wish that my president will think that first, always your country first, and always is your people first. I wish that. So if you're talking about it's a waste of money, this wall, a wall is not just a thing that it will stop illegal immigrants. and it will stop irregular migrants. It is a statement that says, first is your country and first is your people. So let us walk right here, people. Whew. It's kind of steam. So let us see if I can go down there, because it's kind of steam, people. It's kind of difficult to get there. But, you know, I will grab myself from your wall. And if you guys don't get mad, let me just grab myself from the wall. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for America's Voice, as we are broadcasting live from a certain part of Tijuana. That is where they're building the second wall right there. As you see, that orange line is the one where it's going to stand, is where it's going to be built, the second wall. But I want to show you where the cliff is at and show you how it's illogical how they're building a second wall, but they haven't, you know, take care of this part of the cliff that is wide open. And you see a lot of regular entrance from here. Let me go slowly, people, little by little, because there's really steam right here, slippery. Right here, let me hold on to your wall. Hey, tranquilo. Where you going? Oh. Here we go. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. Slippery. There we go. We're good. All right. So this is, you know, you see that orange line right there? That orange line is where the second wall is going to get built. So remember that you got to go back. I remember that. I'm going to stop the feed around here because I'm not going to record going back. I think it's going to be too exhausting to do that. But I want to show you guys how it looks from this part of the city, where you will get a lot of regular activity. This is amazing. This is great for the Border Patrol, as they have built this concrete. Look, this little road that you see right here, it has helped them a lot. This one right here, it has helped them a lot. This is recently built. This is for the quads to go up there immediately, so they can go up and they can go to point A to point C immediately, and to address emergencies from the public and also from the people in charge of the Border Patrol. This is a huge cliff right here that I'm about to show you guys, and how it is open from this part. Now, this is the amazing thing. Look how close this is. This is real steam. I'm not going to go down there. It's real steam. But I'm going to stand right here at a particular part where I can show you how close it is from how... Look, this is a hiding place. Wow. I think I'm in the wrong place now. This is a hiding place that you can see right there. And they hide right here. Right here they hide in those bushes. They created a little house and they hide right there as they are watching the Border Patrol. And those right there is the open gap right there. Huge open gap. Now you see people over there walking. And believe me, there's a lot of people walking. They already, you know, started, they see me. Why? They have the best equipment for, you know, for binoculars and night vision goggles and all that stuff. So, you know, they have a lot of equipment right here. But this is where it's open. It's an open gap right here. Big open gap. And you see a lot of irregular activity. Now, this is supposedly a heat sensor wall that it will tell you around 10 feet if you see movement of people. Now, the problem is that there's no wall right here, so they can cross walking immediately and then they can jump to the other side. Or basically now, this is a great entrance for everybody to just walk in there and claim the asylum as soon as they see Border Patrol officers. Now, this right here, those are houses that they are really, you know, obvious that they are housing migrants or irregular activity. Another house right here. The problem is that, you know, you see the government that is not doing anything about it. That they know that, you know, there are houses right here in this particular part of the cliffs, and they don't know how to act, or they are bought for, you know, to investigate how the activity has gone. And all the time that I've been broadcasting this clip, we have seen bands right here park on the top of that mountain, dropping people off. We have seen activity crossing back and forth every time. And also we have seen, you know, activity of the Border Patrol coming all the way down here to this little road that you see right there, that one. So this is the thing that is illogical. I don't understand. This cliff has been a large gap that is wide open. You got a doubled wall over here going all the way to the west. You got a lot of equipment right there that it's just holding and it's standing. Probably it already has a place to go, but you're not protecting this particular part of this cliff. So this is the illogical thing that I don't understand. This cliff needs to be closed, immediately taken care of, and I don't know why they haven't closed this cliff. You know, it has taken them a long time to close it. I believe that it's just you know, the dangerous thing about just, you know, because it is a cliff. And I don't know if there's sewage right there, or they need a permit or something like that. But this is the gap that it needs to be closed. Let us go back, people. We are going to say goodbye to you guys from this broadcast. We're gonna go back and walk all the way back to our car. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for America's Voice. Good evening, everyone. We did a little field trip today to show you the second wall that is getting built on the west side of the city. Also, we show you that there's a little road of concrete on the side of the first wall for, you know, it was put for the Border Patrol and the quads to go much faster to point A to point C. Also, we show you how the American workers are doing their job, an incredible job on building the second wall that it stands between 25 to 30 feet and sometimes from 30 to 35 feet. And also, we show you the cliff, and we walked the whole wall to show you how it is standing right here and how is it getting built. This wall, I've been here a bunch of times over here doing broadcasts and showing the American public and the Mexican public how it's getting built, and you know, and to show everybody how you know, it's amazing how all these couple walls are helping the entrance of irregular migrants to the United States. It is amazing how the second wall is getting built. It's big, it's humongous, it's huge, it's strong, it's tall, it's high, and the American workers are working constantly, night and day. It was a broadcast brought to you by America's Voice. I want to say thank you to everybody in America's Voice. Thank you, gentlemen. Fantastic job, incredible team. I want to say thank you also to my partner, Conservative Anthony. Follow him as he's running for Congress at District 16 at El Paso. And he is battling against, the left, the Veronica Escobars and the Democrats. Thank you so much for your attention. We will see you. We will see you on the next feed as I will take another field trip for you guys and show you the reality and the truth about Tijuana, the wall, shelters, irregular migrants, and activists in our city, and how we are going to defeat socialism and the left. It was nice talking to you guys. Stay safe, and always remember peace and love, because always your country is first.